Hi, everybody, Keith Best here. I've had a number of people contact me about agency agents. They saw my video, which went out with Dave, when I was just talking to Dave about like sort of what I've been doing with it. And a lot of people said they couldn't really follow it because it was a bit disjointed, which it was. We were just talking and I was just going off on tangents everywhere and all this, that, and the other, because so excited about it because it is so bloody good. I have done so much with it. I have knocked off so much like sort of time, what I used to waste doing things. Well, not waste, but it was the only way to do them in them times. Like analyzing a niche to get started with building the site out and all the rest of that, which would have took us a week to 2 weeks to do properly in the past, I can now do in literally a couple of hours and have everything laid out ready for me just to go in and build sites. And this is like a huge, huge game changer. Now, I'm also teaching this one how to build sites the way I like them. I don't know how these are going to rank. I haven't got a clue yet, but I have built a number of sites and I will see how they rank. I should think they should rank okay because they're pure HTML and they are well optimized sites. And I keep changing them and tweaking them and putting this in, putting that in as I pick things up as I'm going along and I spot things what it hasn't quite done right. Because I've got a lot of knowledge in my nut, but I'm not as good as like sort of the AI, so some things will slip through the cracks, and then I'll spot and think, I should have had that in, go back, tweak what I've just done. Now, one thing I did, like I say, is niche research, and basically this is what I did for Houston water damage, which is one of my demo sites. So it come back with a load of different stuff. It gives like an internal playbook or PDF, which I've already downloaded. I'll see if I can find it and bring it up for you. Um, it created a video which it actually uploaded straight to my digital mode proposal video account. This should play, I think. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to hear it or not, but this is the video it created. Has it got, oh, I've got sound down. Now, this has got my voice on, and it tells you exactly about what I'm going to do. I'll put this on YouTube as well, so that you guys can have a look and see like how good this video is. And I probably could have been better. I probably could have spent more time getting it to do an even nicer, like sort of video layout or something like that. I could have had it branded with my own brand, and there's thousands of odd things you can do. And a lot of people are like looking at or have been talking to us about this agency agents as like sort of, well, how can I sell it to like sort of, one of the services to like clients? Why sell the services to clients? Because if you're young, like a young buck, and you're coming up and all the rest of it, and you're quite happy to be at the beck and call of clients, then fine, crack on with it. But I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and clients are a pain in the backside because you give them a service like this, and they will be wanting you to do like all sorts of different things for, oh, can you just change this for us? Oh, I've got this on my website, and can you do this? And oh, I've got this. Whereas if you do something like this for them, say, look, I can create you a video which does this. I can create you a report which tells you this. I can create you this. I can create you that. I can create you the other. Then charge them for them. But do that. But don't give them a service where you're beholden to them all the time. Because I've been there, done it, and got the t-shirt. And now I don't have any clients. I have lead buyers and I have people who are renting my sites, but they are not, I don't touch other people's websites now. Okay, I don't build websites apart from my own, and I don't touch other people's websites. I don't do SEO on another person's website. If they want me to do SEO, it's like, yeah, I'll do SEO. Basically, I build them the site, I build the sites, my lead gen sites, which I control, which I own, and then they get the leads from me for a price. And that's the way I would go because basically nowadays, the way things is going, You can't just say, yes, we'll do SEO for you for the next 6 months at like sort of $1,000 a month, and we might get you like leads. Clients want leads. Clients are getting now where they want leads within a minute. So that's like a video what it created. Like I said, this goes through, it creates a playbook for us. It created a report for the client, and then it takes that report and basically it turns it into a thing. I can link all, I'll put them in a dark folder so you can actually link to them so you can see what they look like. Other thing it does is, like I say, I've got it done with what's called my video automation factory, because as you know, I put videos onto all my clients, onto all my lead gen sites. So basically, I'm getting this to create a way where I can create the scripts and even create the videos. I haven't yet got it up to upload to YouTube yet, but I probably will find a way eventually. Another niche research, another recent niche research. Oh no, that's my SOP which I'm creating, because I'm creating SOP so that basically every time this now does digital marketing niche research, it will go through this SOP. Okay, and it will do what it says in this SOP. So I'm consistently getting the same information out on every site. So it'll go through, it reads page one, it analyzes the top pages, it brings the top pages back, it tells me what services, it looks at like sort of Ahrefs and pulls in all the data for the keywords for them services, and it tells me which ones are the top keywords, which ones are the top locations, blah, 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 blah. And it does all that, and that's all in the data. But I didn't write that. We worked that out as I built up this niche research bit. And then I told it to go through this niche research and write its own SOP, which it did. And then I went through and ran it through the SOP and said, no, you've missed this bit out, you missed that bit out. And it's when you're using this, it's constantly going to be updating because everything's changing all the time. It's not one of these like sort of, you do it once and forget about it and it's going to print your money for the rest of your life. You have to work with it. But the beauty about this is it's like having a mate. I talk to this like it's a work colleague. Yeah, I have conversations with it. Well, as you can see, I've got like sort of loads of like questions and stuff, and I'll show you like a conversation what I would have. So let's go. Let's go to a chat. So one thing I'm wanting to do, let's have a think. What can we do? Okay. I'm wanting, as you know, apart from doing like sort of the lead gen, I also do affiliate marketing. I could do something on affiliate marketing, just asking about affiliate marketing, what's the best way to do things, whatever. Or I could do something on, which I think is probably more appropriate actually, now that I think about it. If I do something on getting lead buyers on board. Okay, so let's just have a, because this is something that's going to be probably be good for me anyway, so I might as well like sort of do it right. Okay. I have a number of lead gen sites in the UK which are generating leads, but I do not have any lead buyers on board. What? In fact, I'm going to change that because I'm going to use it. I might as well use the USA. But I do have any lead buyers on board. I'm currently passing the leads to the Lead Smart VC network. But it does not pay so well. I'll actually show you what I've got, just so you know. So daily check, because all these are basically that's under daily check. I do not check it daily because it's like, oops, I've had a call coming in today applying to you. Didn't make note. Okay. I used to do at one point in time when I first started doing this. I used to check everything daily, but yeah, I get checked every now and again now. So this month so far, I've had 29 calls come in. Out of that, I have made £33.50. So 22 appliance repair calls, four pest control, two water damage, and what's that one? Oh, it's home security. Now that one's a good one, home security, because it's not going to come up now. Oh, there you go. It's $400 a sale. It's $400 a sale. So if I get a sale off this one, then basically I get $400. Now I think it was last month, or was it the month before? That must have been the month before, which would be February. So if you do a custom range, and if you do, okay, so I got $469 for like the water damage site, which is not bad, but again, I got 67 calls come in. And if it wasn't for that 497, then all I'd have made was $28. Now I could have sold all them leads for $1 each, and I would have made twice, nearly three times as much. You know what I mean? So these pay-per-call networks are quite good, but I wouldn't rely on them. That's just a paper. So I've got these coming in. So I know I've got appliance repair. So let's do appliance repair then. So get back to here. So I have a number of lead gen sites in the USA. Right. I have a number of appliance repair. And this is what I'm like when I'm doing this. I keep chopping and changing things like this and changing around because I think of things. Appliance repair lead gen sites in the USA, which are generally inspired to have any lead buyers on board, currently pass leads to lead smart, but it does not pay so well. What is the easiest way for me to, oh no, right, do that. Well, right, can you give me some ideas of ways to get lead buyers onto my system? Boom. Okay, see what he comes back with. I mean, I know some ways of getting lead buyers onto my system because I've on my site, on my like sort of sites I've got a join us page, which is one way to get them on, and they do come on from them. Obviously, rank a site, which is all about leads for appliance repair people. You can do that. You can use Facebook, you can use Google Ads, you can use all sorts of different things. And then it's coming out with all of this different stuff. I'll just let it finish. I can see that one's going to turn a few people off. Ring them, don't just email them because a lot of people are scared to death of talking to people. Just get over it. You're in a business. If you want a business, then get outside your comfort zone. Because I can tell you now, trying to sell a lead gen to somebody is a damn sight easier than trying to sell SEO. You know, even before all this AI come out and stuff like that. Because you were trying to sell SEO was like, sort of, well, I might get you some results in about 6 months, but it's all right, just keep paying us $1,000 a month and we'll see what happens. Whereas with it, lead gen, it's like, look, I've got this site, it's ranking, it's generating the leads. Do you want it? Yes or no? That's it. That's how hard it is to sell lead gen. It doesn't have to be a struggle. If you're scared of phoning clients up, get off your ass and phone some up. You'll get used to it. I still do hate it. I'll be honest. I hate phoning up. My gut turns over when I have to phone somebody up. But I do it because it gets people on board. Yeah. So don't even be thinking about like sort of, oh, well, you know, Keith's good because he's like, oh, he's done. Like, I still get scared of doing, well, it's not scared, but you know what I mean? I get that gut feeling. It's like, oh, bloody hell, I've got to phone this guy. Oh. And it still takes us 5 or 10 minutes to phone them up. But then I do it. But then you feel good after you've done it, and especially when you've just now pulled in a client. Right, she's pulled in all this stuff here. For sites already generate leads, it's a package interest. The best move is to stop thinking like someone with spare leads and start thinking like a lead supply partner. So they are just give us a kick up the backside, stop thinking like someone with leads, start thinking like a lead supply partner. I like this because it will kick me up the backside and tell us I'm a dick sometimes. Doesn't use them exact words, but I know what it means. So they buy when they believe the leads are real, the job's in the service area, they can handle the volume, they won't be locked out to something dodgy. So the job make them feel buying from feel low risk and profitable. Sell a trial first, not a partnership, which I do, and which I would advise anybody to do. Say give them 3 leads for free. Here's 3 leads. I mean, he says 5 to 10. Bugger that. I'll be three leads for free. And then like sort of, after that, it's X amount per lead. Look in your area and see what things are like bark.com and other places are selling the leads for, and then simply undercut them. You do not have all the expenses what Bark and them have. So don't match them, undercut them. You can afford to undercut them. You get a few guys on board. And if you're new to this and haven't got anybody on board, then undercut them even further. Because if you're getting $5, $10, $20 a lead to start off with, that's going to build your confidence up. So you might sell a roofing lead for $20 to somebody. That gets your confidence up. It also gets you in with him. You then say to him, do you know any roofers who are not in your area who would like leads? Or do you know any of the businesses who would like leads? He then introduces you to them. You maybe give him 5 leads for free for introducing you. Cool. Then you start moving on with this other person. I would actually say to you as well, something that I didn't do, but it's something that I would do again in the next, if I did it, I had to do it all over again. Stick with one niche. If you're going for roofers, stick with roofers. It'd be a lot easier. Because I started building sites out because people would come to me, because I started because of me mate, and people would come to me and say, oh, I've got this business. Can you build that? And can you build that? And it's like, yep. And I built them. And that's how I've ended up with a lot of sites which have got leads, but lead buyers. And also like sort of these ones here are all my demo sites, which I just pick a niche and then I'll show somebody how to do something, then I forget about them. Okay, but they are all generating leads at the moment, so I do need to do something about it. So target independents and small firms. Yep. I mean, we can go in depth in this, like on another one, which I will do in a minute. Sell by territory exclusivity. Yep, that's a good one. Give them a simple pricing model. Yep, that's how much it is, which is basically what Lead Simplified does. It's like you pay by credits and, dishwasher lead is $18. I mean, it depends how you set it up. Build a proof pack. You need something you can send quickly, create a 1-page or a short deck with areas where you have lead flow, average weekly, monthly. Yeah. Contact buyers directly with a volume area specificity. I don't even know if I said that right. Generate plans for inquiries in this area, blah, 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 blah. Ring them, don't just email them. Pre-qualify them. That is a very good one, to pre-qualify them. Create edge with buyer caps. So track them. Partner with the big areas sometimes if you can. Go to different places where buyers go. Create your own buyer funnel. So basically build a site, which could be probably a good idea. So then it tells you what to do first. Package the offer up, build a target list, do your outreach, close on a trial, and expand. And it's even gives the email templates. don't really have a perfect system. You just never wait till you're perfect. Just crack on and do it. You screw up, you'll soon find out, and then you just change it. Right, you a buyer outreach script pack. Go on, let's have a look at that. So, can you write a buyer outreach script pack? See what this does. So it says it's pulling in the writer now because you have like different agents under here, so it's pulling in the writer. How quick was that? So I've now got emails which I can send out. Let's have a look. While he's doing that, I'm going to have a look here. So these are, we'll have to try and remember. Let's do filter. Let's select me filter, ID or campaign, and it wants to be appliance repair. So apply the filters. So it's going to just do the appliance repair now. I'm thinking, I might be wrong, but CO is Colorado. CO is Colorado. I'm going to just check on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I would think it would be. What is the USA state abbreviation for Colorado? CO. Hey, I was right. Okay, so give us all, so there was 20 different things. You can go down, I can tell you now, you can go down like rabbit holes with this because it gives you loads and loads of information. So cold email standard version. So it gives you an email you can send to them, a shorter version, a more direct follow-up email, and a nudge. It's even giving you follow-up emails. Gives you a call script, gatekeeper script, a voicemail script, SMS script, LinkedIn message, contact form version, and what to say when what the leads cost. Now you can either tell them or you know do one of these. I would just tell them, look, this is what I've worked out. The leads cost this. Now you can say it's not no problem because it's no problem. You have got the leads. Yeah. So why is it a problem? If they don't want them, fine. I'll just phone somebody else. When I say send me information, that's when you send some info and then you get them to join. Close and script. Tells you the cadence, best outreach angle. I mean, it will even do a follow-up sequence of 10 emails. So you could put these into an autoresponder and send the 10 emails out. Right, let's do this. Can you find me? Let's go for 100. 100 potential appliance repair lead buyers in the Colorado. Dyslexic fingers, Colorado, in the Colorado area. Can you find me 100 potential appliance repair lead buyers in the Colorado area? Can you bring their email address and, if possible, their phone? Can bring their email address. I want their URL as well. Their website URL if they have one, and if possible, their phone number. Let's go. Now, it's going to take a while for it to do. So it's not just pulling from Denver, it's pulling from all over. Now, I don't know the cities in Colorado, so I could have said, if I knew where most of my leads were coming from, which I could look for in Google Analytics, um, list of cities in Colorado by population. I think I've already been in this one. You got Denver, Colorado Springs, Aurora. They're all fairly big cities. There's bound to be a number of appliance repairs people just in these cities. Like I say, if I sell them leads, $5 a lead, I mean, just what's this? Oh, this is February. Oh, that's the wrong month. This month. Well, February, I could have had 60 odd, 300 quid. So April so far, I've got 22. So that's like 102 quid just for a fiver a lead. But selling them for like a tenner a lead, 220 quid. And it's only the 13th of the month, so it's not even halfway through the month. And I've got 200 quid. So you're talking about 400 quid a month, just at a tenner a lead. Now, I could probably sell them for more. I mean, as you can see here, it says up to £30, or they're paying me $30 each. So they're going to be selling for a lot more. Yeah, so they're going to be selling from at least $50 to $60 a lead, which means you could sell them for $50 to $60 a lead. We'll have to work that out with you guys, because it'll depend again, it'll depend on the area, what they're in. Because Denver's maybe more expensive than some little town in the middle of nowhere, like sort of if you go down here to there's a lot of cities. And if you go down to like Bonanza, well, there's nobody there, nobody lives in Bonanza. Salt Pit, something like that, then basically you might not get £30 a lead. You might only get a tenner a lead for them. But when you think of like sort of how much your sites cost to put up, how much it costs to host, how much the thingy, you know, it doesn't matter if they bring in more money than what the cost. Okay. You've got to work that out with the people who you are actually dealing with. Now, like I say, in Denver, you probably can get like sort of $30 a lead, $40 a lead. So that's the way to have a look at it. Let's see if this is done. Nope, still going. Just keep it running now so you can get closer to full 100 rather than handing you an undercooked sheet. Okay, so just basically you've just got to let him run and go. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'll let it run another minute or so if it. Okay, so he's got 35 so far, so he's just doing a few more. That's 35 unique companies with phone and emails. So then I can just, like I say, go through the rest of this and set up using this to set up basically an email list. Put these guys in, send them an email saying, look, I've got these leads coming in. Are you interested? Yes or no? If they reply back, then I start working with them. If they don't reply back, then he can set up like sort of a follow-up sequence of 10 emails. So they will get up to 10 emails from me, one a day until they basically reply back, or we hit the 10, and then we basically say, right, forget them, move on. And you might have to do this once, twice, 3 months in a row. Just keep sending them out. Emailing people out is a numbers game. It doesn't always work first time, but you will get people joining you. Now now he's into the 80s. We've only got 20 more to go, and then basically we'll have a full list of people who, and this is just from one question. I could have made it even probably better by asking, scrape the GBPs or whatever. Okay, so now he's found 100 rows. He's extracted the phone numbers. Some are crap. He's getting rid of them. And he's getting a few directory sites which have slipped in, so he's getting rid of them. There you go. 94 potential appliance repair lead buys in Colorado. I clean and rank the list by likely buyer quality. I split it by city. I prepare cold email mail merge file. I create a call sheet. I keep going and try pushing this past 150 prospects. So you can phase two it down into that. Now, I probably will do that, but let's have a look at these first. I'm not going to keep on doing a whole lot with this video because it'll get too long. But appliance repair Denver, Colorado. That's where he is. He hasn't obviously got a website URL. He's got that in the wrong place. So it will need to obviously sort it out a bit. But bcsappliancerepair.com, let's have a look at them. That's in Denver, Colorado. Best service company. Factory authorized appliance repair. Yep. So he's in Denver. So there's the one I could contact, see if he wants more leads. Quite easily. Some of these, it looks like it's a bit off as the thing, but there you go. Dino, dniproappliance.com. Go. So again, another one I can contact. So as you can see, guys, agency agent will actually clear up a lot of your things. Because another thing, what I've just done is I had subscriptions to cloud builder sites and things like that. I mean, I used to use a dynamic backlink builder in Magic Page plugin a lot more than them, but I use them as well sometimes because they built like sort of slightly different sites. But I don't need them. I can build HTML sites with like sort of this and then just upload them to the cloud. And I have no doubt I will be able to set this up so it can upload them to the cloud for me. So I don't need like them sites. This is basically, it's like the Swiss Army knife of digital marketing because it's like You can do whatever your mind thinks of. Try not to think of it as like ChatGPT, where you ask it a question or anything like that in that sort of way. Try and think of it as a work colleague. It's a work colleague, you're bouncing ideas off them while you're making a cup of coffee. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about the other? And he will tell you, and he'll come back with ideas. You know, he can prepare them, call the email merge file, he can create a call sheet, he can keep the top and find more prospects for me. He can change it round so it's got likely buyer quality. To me, you need to jump in on this like sort of now, because if you don't, I've managed to get Dave to leave this open for a bit longer. He's not going to leave it open for much longer because obviously he's going to be selling it for a monthly in a week or so. So if you wanted it, I would jump on it and jump on it pretty damn quick. Okay, guys, hope that was useful. Bye.